Oh, all right. I am here with possibly the best Bonney player in the world on the record.
I got fifth. There's Bonney got fourth.
Is it fourth or is it fifth? I don't know.
I got fifth. He got fourth. So
Okay.
I'm the second best.
You're the second best. But hold on. But what?
Wait, who got top 8?
Yeah.
Nats.
What about Nats though?
Me.
You know. All right. Hey, I'm back here with.
Shout out to him.
I'm back here with my friend Paul. Paul, how are you doing?
I'm good. How are
Okay.
you
It is yeah. Happy Easter. Yeah. Sure. All right. We are back from the College Park offline regional thing is what they call it. I really hate these naming schemes. Just why do we need to add the word off and online? You know, right? It makes no sense. All right, Paul, we're back from the regional, and I mean we already spoiled, but you got fifth.
Yep.
Right. Playing what deck?
I played Bonney.
All right.
Did my last stint before OP13.
That's right. This deck pro is completely invalidated and useless as of 3-4 days ago now. So there's no point in this deck pro. But hey, you know what? Hey, but you still got fifth. You know, that's better than the 492 other players.
497, I think.
Yeah, but you got fifth, so that means you beat 492 other players. Right.
You know.
Yeah. All right. So hey, so you played Bonney. You played Bonney last time for Nat. So now you're back again, playing Bonney. We'll go into more details about it. Let's start off with deck pro. Let's see what if anything has changed. If you have made any changes, right?
Yeah.
So let's see. What are we looking at?
So real quick, I know this is early. I want to do a quick shout out to Game Castle, my boys, all that stuff. My wife was super supportive as well. I wanted to shout out to her. She helped me test a lot of stuff with Bonney. And I felt really comfortable doing this for one last hurrah. I'm going to be going towards Zora or Roger for OP13. And of course, guys at Dream, you know, love you guys. Thank you all.
Any particular people at Dreams, you know?
I can name them all, but, you know, off the top of my head, I got Freddie, I got Austin, I got Jonathan, I got Jimmy, I got Matt, I got fucking Kevin. I got Eric, I got fucking, did I say Kevin? Because I shout out to you guys. And everyone there, Brad,
with a
everyone
J,
else,
you know,
everyone, you know.
Which judge?
Yeah, which judge, exactly. So,
Right.
shout out to you guys.
Right.
So the deck profile, it's pretty standard. We'll shoot by it fast.
Okay.
I got 4 Bonnies. Last time, if anyone paid attention, I only ran 2. This time I went 4 specifically because her rest effect is very important to get one swing that actually makes a difference, and I'll go into that when matchups come up. So I dropped Kid and Killer specifically. I know I'm the Kid and Killer stan. I think Kid and Killer is still good, but I took a chance for this because of a certain deck, which, spoiler alert, I didn't run into, but
okay.
Yeah, I teched for this in case I fought that matchup. I ran 3 of the PBR Bonnies. I love this card. I think this card is super strong. Obviously, it can be removed by like Kobe, which I'll get into in a second as one of my matchups. But being able on characters as a blocker, but also when getting swung at, I can restand my Don means if I don't have Cavendish, I can play my 9 and 10 drops on curve with this on the field and still get my leader effect. Absolutely amazing. I love that crap. So she performed really good. I think 3 is good. You could lower her to 2 and then put in like 2 Rouge. I just decided to drop a Rouge entirely and see how it went. Went really well for me, so I went with her as well. I'm doing 4 Kyoshiro. This is, you'll see I dropped Rosinante completely, and it was by far the right decision. Being able to protect your Cavendish in like so many matchups is absolutely crucial when you're on curve when you do this. I'll even do so much, and I did it for all 5 of my matchups that I don't want to spoil the surprise of. Playing Cavendish into this literally made sure my Cavendish never left. It was so crucial. And by doing that, it helped me secure the win on those matchups that I'll get to afterwards. 4 of these, you cannot go lower than that in the OP12 meta. OP13, I also think you don't go lower than 4. As for the aforementioned Cavendish protection against Emu's 6-drop.
That's a big word right
I know,
there.
yeah. Hopefully I used the right. Shout out to English language. 4 Scratch Man Poo. Arguably the best 2K in the deck. Resting the 2-cost chump blockers actually comes up in a lot of scenarios. It's even clutch sometimes into Rayleigh when you need to, lower a little bit of their board that's 1 or 2 costs, especially the 2-cost Sanji. It's really crucial to just swing into that when they summon it. So of course it's a 4-of for me, and it's searchable. This is another new addition, the Zoro. This is so good into both Grape Luffy and Up Luffy. Slapping this on a turn where you think that you might lose is so good, especially if you have another 1 or 2 big bodies. In one of my matchups, I actually comboed this with 8-cost Kid, where I didn't swing with Kid specifically. I played this because I knew I was going to go for game anyway, but I could go for game next turn if I did, and I was like, are they going to Usohachi? They did not read the Zoro effect, so they Usohachi the Zoro instead of arrested the Kid, and that combo play was actually goated. I was so proud of myself, and I was like, GG, shake my hand, but I didn't say that, of course. You know, they oh, well, I guess I'll play around that. Nope, they couldn't. So, great card. I don't want to move this up, which is a little bit shocker. Why wouldn't you? Because it's really good here. It's searchable by Bonney. It's a 2K when it needs to, and it's a blocker that can't be rested by Usohachi or any other card that rested, but let's be honest, it's mainly Usohachi that's protected for. The other 2K that I thought would be a lot better, but it's just marginally better than the Basil Hawkins I used to run, was I tried the X-Drake this time. It came up twice. I was already in a dominant position. It didn't change anything, but it was nice to rest a 5 cost or less. In the Bonney mirror, this helped. So it didn't hurt me, and it didn't like make me that much better.
Okay.
This one will shock a lot of people. I only ran 2 Toshigis. Toshigi, I understand why people run it in this deck, is to protect it. The only problem is that it's not searchable, and it's really hard to play it at a lot of times. You're supposed to play it early, but a lot of people will actually just pop it early enough, and then it doesn't even do anything. You just wasted your 3-down turn. The whole goal is, oh, I do this before like my 9-drop Zoro and all that stuff, but realistically, when the hell are you going to play this on your 7-down turn when I'd rather just play Carrot, swing with that, freeze something? You just never do play it. And to be honest, the strategy I went with in certain matchups playing Zoro, I just raw played it, and if they red rocked it, please. I loved when they did that, because in Up Luffy, for example, if they red rock it, that means they're not Sanji into whatever. And then I can, after doing that, oh, I wasted my Zoro. No, I didn't waste my Zoro. I wasted their red rock turn to multi-summon, and then afterwards I just do-feed their entire board. They can't do crap. So I never had time to play this, but it did come in clutch in one matchup. I'm not saying it is worthless. I'm just saying it. I think I wanted to try it differently, and honestly, I would actually take this. I would drop this to 0 and just put 1 more Zoro and then 1 more X-Drake, or 2 more Zoros.
Interesting.
But yeah, so it was just a card that if I saw it, it was mainly a 2K. Bonney. I dropped this from 3 to 2. Honestly, I could bring this back to 3. This is just the cycle of the deck if I don't have my main plays, which is Cavendish or Carrot. It's still a really good card. Can restand your Don. Is a blocker. Can also be an emergency swinger. It's really good. Multifaceted. The main card of the deck is Cavendish. Like, I don't care what anyone says.
Original print?
Original print. Doesn't have the little, like, learn to play, whatever.
Okay.
Nothing else to say about this card. This card's amazing. Same thing with Carrot. I really wish Carrot was searchable and she could, freeze an 8 cost.
Technically, she can be searchable,
Yeah, but I wish she could freeze an 8 cost, because that would be fair and balanced, Hashtag screw Mulligan. I hate that card. Yeah, so 4 Carrots, freezes, awesome. Hody, 3. I know a lot of people want 4 Hodies. I ran with 3. 4 is totally fine. I just like it at 3. I don't think it could go ever lower at 3. I think anyone that goes lower than 3 is crazy. Even I'm crazy thinking it's at 3. I just was trying different ratios, so
and it worked out.
It worked out very well. 1 Kid, I think 1 is fine. 2 is the maximum you go to, but I think 1 is perfectly fine. Some matchups, I'll just even try searching it with Bonney, and I'll pick it over others. But most of the time, it's just there as added support. It helped me in 2 matchups, and unironically, I found it naturally. I didn't even have to search it with Bonney, so I was like, okay, that's the path I'm going. The big change I did was I upped Mihawk to 4, and oh my god, what a great decision that was. Mihawk is... we all know it's amazing.
Played that guy for 2 dodge, pretty much.
Yep, I played it at 3, and I was like, okay, my big bodies are a thing, but it's really cool when I can just play this into another one of my big bodies. Everyone knows that, but I upped it to 4. Performed really nicely, so that's what I did. Zoro... if I could, I would make this go to 3, especially if the... I dropped it to 2, actually. I had it at 3 because Grape Luffy was, at the time, more popular than Up Luffy. I thought I was going to see more Grape Luffys, which is why I dropped it. If Up Luffy is the one that you're worried about the most, make this at 3. This is the best card ever to see. If you see this and you drop it, I don't care if they remove a Red Rock, they will not win the game. They won't. I'm sorry. They could Red Rock it afterwards. You just... another one of your top ends, and you're in such a dominant position. you think because they wasted their red rock that you're in a bad position. No, they're not. It's so good. And if they happen to not see it, which some of the Upper Luffy matchups I fought didn't, well, it's a free win for you. So the other top end, 3 Shanks. Very strong card. I know some people run it at 4. I think you got to put it at 3. I was even opting on it at 2, but I like this card too much, especially in the Upper Luffy matchup. If I don't see this guy, gives me another way of searching the top end. 3 Dofi. I think 3 in OP12 format is a minimum. I think you need to see at least 3 or 4. I tried 4, and then I was like, nah, I'm seeing it a little too much, so let's move it down to 3. I liked it at 3, so I kept it at 3. I saw it plenty of times when I needed it, and I didn't ask, oh, I need to see less Dofi. So, and then 2 Zero Cost Fence because we're doing a lot of bricks. Yeah. And that's the deck profile for Bonney, and I got 5th place, so I was very happy. Yeah, that's the deck profile of it. So.
All right, so let's take a moment to talk about some of the matchups you had that day and how it performed.
I said a surprise. Of the 9 matches, I fought 5 Up Luffys.
Okay.
I won 2 die roll, lost 3. And the ones that I lost the die roll, I saw Zoro all 3 times on the losing die roll. They obviously chose to go second. On the first curve, I just played this raw. 2 of them, I had my Cavendish still. If you play this and have Cavendish, I don't think you can actually lose. I'm not even trying to be like, haha, hardy hard. No. Because by playing this and then having Cavendish, you still have your leader effect. Who cares if they remove it? Of the 3, 2 of them removed it. The one that didn't remove it literally lost the next turn. They didn't really lose. They defended, but they went from 7, 8 cards in hand to having to burn 2 Gum Gum Giants, so they couldn't even leader effect afterwards. Oh, okay. And then they had to try going for game when I had 3 life. And I had like 7 cards.
Oh, yeah.
They had no chance. And unironically, they told me they saw Red Rock, but if they Red Rock, they literally could not go for game. And yeah, there's nothing they could do. Of the ones I won, going Mihawk, one of them I went Mihawk into Zoro. They removed the Zoro immediately, but then I just chained 3 9-drop Shanks, and I just had a blocker Mihawk just in case. I didn't need it. And then it turns out, what's better than a Zoro? Well, 3 Shanks that swings, you know? It's kind of like a slightly stronger 1 Zoro. Okay. Who would have thought, right? Go figure. And then the other one, I did the Zoro strat. He removed it, and then I dropped 2 Dofis into Hody, and I won. So, unironically, though, one of the spicier picks I lost to in round 3 was a Sanji.
Okay, Red Sanji.
Red Sanji, yeah, from PBR 1. You know, I lost the die roll. They chose to go second. I played the 3-cost Bonney. Like, okay, I'm good. No problem with me. A Don up. I forgot this guy also could use Kobe. Kobe.
The new PRB.
Yeah, PRB. Yeah, it gets rush, and then it popped my Bonney. So I realized, oh crap, I just wasted a card. And then Mole Pistol showed me how much I absolutely hate that card. That card needs to be banned ASAP. Bandai, banned Mole Pistol.
Okay.
Yeah. Hody's totally fair. I don't know what I'm saying. Yeah. Well played to the Sanji player, of course. Yeah. The other matchups that were kind of shocking. Round 2, I fought a Dragon. Yeah, Red Dragon from OP07.
Okay.
I did win the die roll, and I went second. And I was able to, establish 2 carrots. Turns out carrots really strong into an aggro leader's deck. Very strong. And then I fought 1 green-purple Luffy and 1 mirror. I lost both the die rolls of those. I just did the typical Bonney things that you could try doing. Try to get the 9-cost Shanks as much for both matchups. Very important to get rid of the Sanji Pudding and stuff. The biggest match, though, was my final round. I fought a yellow Kalgara.
This is round 9.
It's round 9. Now, Kalgara technically...
You are what? You are X...
I was X1 at this time.
So this guy was also X1, basically.
Yes, we were both X1. We were vying to get top. I didn't think I would make top 8. Neither did he, but turns out I made top 8. It was a very close match. I won the die roll, and I chose second, which I had a positive matchup, but wow. Who would have thought Kalgara was a threat, bro? Kalgara is legit actually a threat. It came down to the wire, and I happened to have just enough lethal, and he didn't have the counter. If he had one more of the L4 event, I would have lost. So, shout out to him not having the L4 event. So, overall, I had a really good time. The event went by really good. The organizers were really fat. 9 rounds. It felt like.
What? We were done by what? 5?
I think it was 5 o'clock or something. Yeah, it's really good. Props to them, man.
Hey, someone's went to get steak. You know, someone's went to get Korean barbecue.
I went to get soda.
Someone's got a soda with like 5 minutes of ordering.
They went to like Honey Pig Pot or whatever it's called.
Booster Box, you do more terms here.
Yeah, but Booster Box, please do something in Maryland, man. Oh my god, that was so much fun.
All right. So I know this is the end of OP 12.5, where people are calling it. You know, we're in OP 13 format. You know, so let's say hypothetically, if you were to play Bonney into OP 13, you know, for the people who want to be spicy with their picks, you know, like look, they can't afford Emu. You know, like hey, $50, I can't afford that.
It's not even 50. I think it's like 25.
Is it 25?
I think it's less.
25 probably.
25. Hey, look, hey, that's too much.
I know what you're gonna ask.
All right.
I think this deck can still perform very well. The only issue I have is that Emu is a very centralizing deck. Here in the West, so far from what we've seen, it is doing way better than it was in the East. Red Blue Ace is still a phenomenal deck. I think us here, I don't know what it is, we just like Emu better. I don't know. It's fun.
Hey, look.
And
we had
Bonney
Soul
gets-
Charge legal longer than Japan did. You know, right? I'm just saying.
Look,
Soul Charge is a good card. You know?
I cannot see a world where Bonney can reliably beat Emu. If they go second, it's like the Blackbeard.
I mean, to be fair, I think if he was just
so
go
bad,
second, like 95%.
I tried playtesting this into Emu, and I'll tell you, it's like fighting any Bonney players that fight Blackbeard will know what I'm talking about when it's like almost unwinnable. With Emu, we get our effects, and it feels like Blackbeard. Why? That's unfair. Why are they when they do their Soul Charge bullshit? Why is it that I'm like, what do I do? I know everyone can say, oh, all you gotta do is drop the Hody for their 2 blockers. Yeah, what are you gonna do with their 6 fucking Don? Excuse me for the language. It's like, what are you gonna do with their 6 Don? It's impossible. Nothing's impossible, but it feels like it. All right, I need Shanks is worthless. Doffy is great, but then they can just Soul Charge again, and then what did I do all that for? The freezing is stupid. These 6 cards literally do nothing for the deck. This guy does something. This guy maybe does something. No, it doesn't even do anything. No Sturo minuses it by 2K. Why? Anyway.
Yeah.
That's why I decided to try Zoro or Roger. Zoro has, with the new tools with it, has a lot of early game aggression, so even if Emu goes second, I can apply that much pressure.
Alright, so you're saying every Bonney player should just switch to Zoro going forward, you know?
I think...
Look, I'm pretty can you just change this leader to a Zoro leader, call it a day, honestly?
I think if you want to truly try with Bonney, my thing is you better be really good at die rolling. If you can make it so that you go second all the time, you have a good chance, not a free chance, to beat Emu.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you get.
If you go second,
like
it's a
right.
They have to brick, and Emu bricking is like, if they brick, what the hell, man? Like, what? There's nothing then for that. I just think for Bonney, if Emu wasn't a problem, I think Bonnie's actually really good because I think she has a very good matchup into Red Blue Ace. And I think she has a very good matchup into Green Zoro. I think she also does struggle a little bit now with Up Luffy because of Promo Roger. But if you do the same things with the 9-drop Zoro, the only difference is they'll be able to counter it easier because they're an AK leader.
Yeah.
But the same things apply. Dofi, Shanks, Zoro, bullshit.
What change would you say is OP13?
For this?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think if you're going to play Bonney, you have to run the law package. Every single green deck, I'll say this with confidence, because of Emu, they have to run the law package, which is the 6-cost film law, and you need to run more 5-drops. I would maximize on the Bonnies. I would definitely run 4 of these X-Drakes. I would even run 4 of the promo Zoros, obviously Carrot and Cavendish. You gotta do them. I would drop Kid entirely, even though in some matchups Kid can be good. It's just, against Emu, this is actually a liability card. 4 Mihawk's phenomenal. I still think it's a very good one. I still think Zoro you keep. I still think you keep Shanks, but if Emu's that prevalent, you gotta drop it at 2. This is just very good into Red Blue Ace.
Right.
I mean, one of the best cards in Red
getting
Blue
rid of that 10-12 white.
But so is Dofi. And yeah, it's And if that were the case, I think that's how you're going to go around it. If you're fighting Emu, you want to get the law. And if I'm not mistaken, I'm almost certain the law is a supernova, so it is searchable by the 1-cost Bonney. In fact, actually, this is not even a hot take. get rid of this Tashigi, and I would actually get 3 or 4 kick killers. So you run 8 searchers.
All right.
Because the law, you need something to bounce. So you want to have as many targets as possible to do that. So I would run that. And Kyoshiro is mainly there to protect your 5/6 / Cavendish when they play their Mars. Because Mars doesn't pop the law. So the law is safe on that part. And I think that's the main thing for Bonney, is that she needs to run the law package. But that's my problem with green in a nutshell. Because it's emu meta, you need the law. Like, what if you happen to fight Blackbeard? I know Blackbeard's not doing well, but if you fight Blackbeard, you're now a 100-0 matchup because you're running law. The law doesn't do anything to Blackbeard matchup. Ugh. Now, I wish we had a custom card that just says we could rest 2 things, activate main, and then give 5 restand done. Oh wait, we had that with the Nami, right? LOL.
Hey, also Emu says no to Blackbeard. What are you talking about?
I know. That's why I kind of like Emu as well. That's it for me.
All right. So, any final thoughts you want to add before we end this video?
I love this leader. I really do. She helped me. I played her since OP07. I tried other decks, and I always came back to Bonney. I know it's a cringe deck. I just think Blackbeard, Enel, Nami before the promo Nami, I think they're all worse, but I think if somebody tells me this is one of their least favorite decks, I totally agree. I just like to utilize it because I like having 1 less attack to worry about per game.
All right.
So that's my final thoughts. I'm gonna miss the Bonney.
All right.
I miss you.
All right. Well, Paul. Thanks for your thoughts and your input. Like always. Hey, congrats. Hey, look. 3rd place better than everyone else.
I got my first cereal. I'm so happy, dude. I'm so happy I got my first cereal. Oh yeah. Hold on. Let me get it out.
Okay.
Hold on. Yeah.
That's right. Flex it.
I got my first cereal. I'm so happy. Yeah.
Okay, that's
It
good.
eluded me, man.
Look. Hey, you didn't need that shake. Was that the first cereal with the shakes one, right?
Was it?
I think
Was that the first cereal? Was it the shakes without the Luffy?
I think it's Shanks.
It was the shakes. Hey, look, that 9 shake. Yeah, you never liked that one anyway. You was never a fan of it.
I got 3rd place and they said, "Psych, not for you."
That's some nonsense. That's some nonsense.
Hey, do you know what that cereal cereal ace does look good in? Enel. I'm just saying. All right. Well, hey, Paul. Thanks so much for your
Thank
input.
you guys.
Hey, best Bonney player in NA. Right?
World.
Yeah, probably world too. Right? And look, Japan doesn't even forgot about this character.
Exactly.
All right. Well, thanks for everything, Paul. All right.
Thanks,
Okay,
guys.
thanks. Bye.